Hello friends, welcome. You're probably new around here, so let me introduce myself. My name is Annie, and this is @beauty. I don't usually start my videos looking like this, but today I am. I'm in my PJs, it's cold here, so I've got my little fuzzy onesie on. It's a Sunday morning. I have no place to be for once in forever. I can't remember the last time I had no place to be on a morning. So I thought I would sit down and film a first impression of this stuff here. This is the Bling Liquid from, it's a mixing medium from Beauty Bar Baby. If you have spent any time here at all, you will know that I am completely obsessed right now with the multi-chrome flakes from Beauty Bar Baby. They are the best thing since sliced bread as far as I'm concerned. I've been using them with my NYX glitter primer, which on her website does say you can use it, but that they are best used with a mixing medium. So I thought I'd try that out today. These make a mess. Fair warning, they are light, they are fluffy, they go everywhere. Don't breathe when you open the container or you're going to have them flying through the sky. So I thought I would start with just some eyeshadow and be ready to go to put these on, because this isn't about the eyeshadow at all. It's about how these react together. So, shall we get started? If you're interested in what I have on my eyes, it is actually the Sephora Pro Palette. Remember this? It's quite old. It came out a couple of years ago, but I still have it in my collection. I haven't used it in a while, so I thought, oh, I'll just pull it out and pop some bright colors on my eyes. The shade of flakes I'm going to use today is Venus. They are absolutely gorgeous. Let me carefully open these up and see if I can get them to show up here on camera, maybe without flying everywhere. They are really, really beautiful. They're kind of pink and purple and gold and just incredibly beautiful. So what I have been doing, and I will link my video up here in the cards of my first impression of these, the first time using these. What I have been doing is using my NYX glitter primer, patting that all over my lid, and then patting the flakes on top. On her website for the mixing medium, she says, let's see, our mixing medium can be used to adhere loose glitters to your face and body, and also doubles as a eyeliner, wet liner sealer, or just mix a few drops with your loose mineral eye colors to make a liquid eyeshadow or eyeliner that stays put. So this is a 10 milliliter squeeze bottle, and it is $9. So I think a little bit goes a long way with this, so we shall see. In the package she sent me, it comes with this little card here that tells you how to use the mixing medium. There's a directions for making eyeliner on one side, and then directions for using it with glitter on the other side. Just a quick overview of these flakes. These flakes come in a whole lot of different colors. They are made with mica, so they are eye and lip safe, and they are also better for the environment than glitter. These can be purchased on her site for $12.95 for a single pot. They come in a 0.2 grams in a 0.5 gram jar. So very small, but again, with these, a little bit goes a long way. And what she says here is the flakes are super thin, soft, and buttery. They melt on your skin and have no sharp edges, even though they are larger particle sizes. These work best by applying them with a glitter glue or wet with a liquid mixing medium. You'll need some kind of sticky base to make them adhere. We suggest using a stiff or flat brush or clean finger to apply these flakes and pat them on, which I have also found works really well. I've been experimenting for a while with them. Like I said, I've been experimenting with different brushes, things like that, depending on where I want to put them on my face. I choose my brush accordingly. So let's go ahead and get started. To start, I think I'm going to just put some on my eyelid and see how that goes. So if I'm just going to use this as, let's see, as a glitter adhesive. It says you'll need a clean, dry, small plastic cap, or you can use the lid from your glitter jar. I just have this little green cap here. It's off one of those little like things that you use to take salad dressing or whatever with you on your lunch. Squeeze a few drops of the Bling Bling into the lid. Start with a small amount and add if you need more. So we're going to go ahead and start with that. So I'm just going to open this. You have to push down to open this. So it's like child safe. And I've got my little lid here. See if I can do this so that you can actually see what I'm doing. I'm going to take maybe 2 drops to start with, because a lot actually comes out. So maybe I'm just going to start with that 1 drop, because I'm going to start with just one eye. Taking that on my flat liner, my small shader brush from Luxie, this is the 245. I'm just going to dip that in, and maybe I'm going to zoom you in so you can see what I'm doing. Let's see. Ooh, wrong way. I'll zoom you in. All right, so I've got some of that on my flat shader brush, and I am just going to pat that onto my lid. It's very, very thin, very liquidy, very different from what I'm used to when it comes to the glitter glue from NYX. Very liquidy. Okay, now that that's on there, it hasn't disrupted my eyeshadow at all, which is fabulous. I'm going to dip into my flakes. I'm using this little brush here from Dose of Colors. Pick a few of those up on my brush. Oh boy, that's beautiful. With the mixing medium, what I'm seeing is these really do melt right into that mixing medium base. They look beautiful on top of a glitter glue. Again, I'll have that, that video first impression linked up in the cards, and I'll link it below. But with this, they really melt and they really get to shine, and you really get to see what they can do. Wow, I'm super impressed. So I've patted those onto my lid, and she says if you have any clumps, dip your brush back into the liquid and use it to smooth out any clumps, and this will also help seal the glitters by adding a top coat of the liquid. So I'm going to actually go ahead and do that and see what happens. Oh my goodness. That's incredible. Can you see just how beautiful that is? Holy cow, you can see the shift from pink to blue to purple. It's incredible. It's incredible is what it is. All right, let's go ahead and do it on the other eye. I used up pretty much all of that mixing medium that I had put in this cap, so I'm going to go ahead and add 1 more drop in there. Again, I'm going to use my flat shader to apply that to my lid. Wow. I am wholly impressed with this stuff and the way it works. If you decide to pick up any of these flakes from Beauty Bar Baby, you definitely should grab a bottle of this to go with it, because I think this makes all the difference. I think I will insert a couple of swatches so you can see the difference firsthand with using a glitter primer versus using this mixing medium. So I will insert those I'm gonna go do the rest of my makeup, and I think when we come back we're gonna apply a little to the inner corner, maybe a different shade. I'm really enjoying these a lot. So hang tight, I will put some swatches of these in here in between, and then next time you see me I will look like a regular person. Hold on. Okay, we're going to do some swatches. I'm going to swatch them here on my arm. I'm probably going to have to do them outside of camera view because I do not have a setup where I can do an overhead shot. So I'm going to be using the NYX Glitter Primer for one of the swatches, and then I'll be using the Bling Liquid Mixing Medium from Beauty Bar Baby for the other. Just want to kind of see the difference in how the flakes themselves react. The shade I will be swatching today is going to be Delphinus. From Beauty Bar Baby. This is a beautiful shade. So here we go. Let's start with the NYX primer. This one is almost out. I'm just going to get some of that, a healthy amount, and we will put that on my arm here and make kind of a larger swatch there. Now, of course, the thing with the NYX primer is it's not clear. It is opaque. It does have some tint to it. So now that I've got that on my arm, I'm going to open up the multi-chrome flakes, and this is the part I'm going to have to do outside of view. And I'm just going to use this little brush that I got from one of my Dose of Colors palette. I'm going to, you know what, I think I'm changing my mind. I feel like I don't have many of these ones. I know it's done by weight, not by volume. I think we'll switch to maybe Sirius, which is a green one, also very beautiful. But this one's newer and I have more of these. So I'm just going to pick those up on this little brush and carefully apply them to that glitter primer. I feel like this is such a waste of these, but here I am. Okay, I don't know if you can see the beautiful shift in color there. Let's see if I can put that more in frame. It's absolutely beautiful. And so then typically what I would do is go back and pat them in. It's beautiful. It's like pink and green. Absolutely a beautiful shade. Let's get that a little closer. You can see each individual flake. In person, I feel like they're really just sitting on top of my skin there. Now let's go in with some of the mixing medium. So I know in the video I've already shown you this, but going to just put a little drop here. Got a bubble. And using this flat shader brush, I am just going to paint some of that on my arm. I need to be able to see what I'm doing. And again, very carefully go in with some of these flakes. Now I can see an immediate difference. When I put these flakes on that wet mixing medium, they really did melt. Over here I feel it's a little bit drier. And then what I'm going to do, like I would with my eyes, I'm just going to take whatever's left and I'm just going to pat it over the top to seal those flakes into my skin. Now again, I don't know if you can see the difference on camera. This one here is the NYX Glitter Glue. This one over here is using the mixing medium. Here, this looks just smoother to my eye. than this one. This one looks a little chunkier, still beautiful, but chunkier. Whereas this one really did melt. Let's see if we can get that on camera. I don't know that you can, but definitely in real life, I really see a difference in the way they reacted. Okay, back to regular scheduled programming. Okay, I am back. I have gone ahead and done my lower lash line, as well as added some lipstick. What I used on my lips today are these Velveteen Metallics from Lime Crime in the shades Vibe and Posh. And on my lower waterline, I did use the shade Woodstock from Urban Decay, the 24/7 Glide On pencil. We are going to go ahead and highlight my inner corner. I did throw on just my face highlight, which is out of the Black Light Highlighter palette from BH Cosmetic in the shade, I think, So Posh or something like that, or on, let's see what it's called. On Point, excuse me, On Point. I'm not going to hold this up because it is broken inside and it will go everywhere. So I did add a little bit of that just in my inner corner, but we're going to put some more of these flakes on top. I am going to drop a drop of mixing medium on there. And this time I am going to use the shade Cotton Candy Clouds, which is this beautiful baby pink iridescent color. Let's see if I can get it on here. It's really pretty. And just using the same brush that I used before, I'm going to pick up some of that mixing medium and just pop it in my inner corner. And then using the same brush, the Dose of Colors brush, I'm going to just pick up a few of those flakes and place them there. That is so pretty. I'm really happy with the way that looks. Okay, I'm back. I have my mascara on, and this is the final eye look. Going to go ahead and zoom you out. Okay, so I've said it already, I know, but to sum up, these little flakes are the best thing ever. You should, I don't say it often, but you should buy them. If you are into interesting makeup products, or if you're into sparkle, if you're into glitter, these are just as good as glitter. I would argue even better than glitter because they are eye safe, they are lip safe, and they are not terrible for the environment like glitter. That being said, I still own a lot of glitter and I still use a lot of glitter, but it is nice to have these and use these instead of glitter, especially if you're super environmentally conscious. If you are going to purchase them, definitely throw some mixing medium into your cart. I'm sure wherever you purchase them from, if you don't buy them from Beauty Bar Baby, I'm sure whatever company you purchase them from probably has something very similar to this. They work just so much better and really do melt into your skin when you use this mixing medium. They work fine with the glitter primer, but I would say that this really just takes it to the next level. So thank you so much for joining me today. I know I look like a crazy person, escaped from the asylum somewhere, but again, I have absolutely zero to do today other than go with my fancy face and watch Sound of Music with my daughter. That is the show they're doing this year in school. She's playing the music for that, so she's kind of all into Sound of Music now. So that being said, again, thanks so much for joining me. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit that like button down below. And since you're down there, just scooch on over and hit its friend, subscribe. And if you'd like to see more of my kind of crazy, wacky, out there makeup looks, please follow me on Instagram. It is _beauty, same thing that I am here. I hope you all have a fabulous day. Bye.